Hey guys, this is your girl Lynn. Thank you so much for joining me for a segment of Wigless Wednesdays. I am gonna talk to you about what's going on with my hair and with my life, and just sit tight. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am back and I decided to just go ahead and record this quick video to just kind of update you on what's going on with myself and with my life and with the world in general. What's going on with my hair? I know I usually do a lot of wig reviews here. This is a crochet hairstyle. I've had it in now for about a month. Very flexible, very lightweight. I love it. I will put the type of hair that this is in the description box so that if you want to go and try this particular brand of hair out, I highly recommend it. Like I said, it's very lightweight. It is very nice. I put this in for my birthday and I have really, really liked it and enjoyed it. And I think that it looks nice on me overall. So what's been going on with me? Well, I had a birthday, so now I am even closer to 30 than I was before. Had a birthday, did some traveling. Yes, I did some traveling during a pandemic. Just been living life. Right before my birthday, George Floyd was murdered by police, and since then, things have been in turmoil. And I just found myself wanting to speak a little bit about that event. And I found myself wanting to speak a little bit about how the world feels right now. How it feels to me right now, I should say. George Floyd was murdered 2 days before my birthday. He and I were the same age. We are the same age. We are from the same city. We are the same race. And I could not bring myself to watch the entire video. I only watched stills of the video and I paid attention to people's reactions to the video who had watched it. And I will say this. We were tired as a race. I'm tired as a Black woman. Like, I think all I want, or all we want, is to just feel like we are valued as much as other people are, as much as white people are. We just want to feel like we are important, that we are special. So when we say Black Lives Matter, it doesn't mean that other lives don't matter or that all lives don't matter, because we know that they do. Black Lives Matter is kind of like saying, hey, you've shown us that they don't matter, so we want to remind you that they do matter. Not that other people don't matter. We want to let you know, hey, you're treating us like we don't matter, so hey, we matter. And when I hear people's arguments, or when I hear people say all lives matter, that's obvious that all lives matter. Okay, and it should be obvious that our lives matter too, but based on what we see in our world today, it appears as if Black lives do not matter. So we have to tell y'all they matter. It's just so tiring to be always the subject of such hatred. You know, it's so tiring to always feel like people look at you differently because of the color of your skin, or treat you differently, and you know they treat you differently because of the color of your skin, or they act a certain way towards you when you didn't do anything to deserve that. All you did was be born. People have these preconceived notions about Black people, and a lot of times they don't let us be who we are without these things in place already. It's kind of hard to describe, but until you know what it's like to walk around a department store and somebody follow you because they think you're stealing something, until you know what it's like to be fearful, Every time you see a police cruiser, because you think you're gonna get pulled over and killed because you black, until you know what these things feel like, you can't possibly say that racism is not a thing. And I feel like we haven't come far as a country at all, as a world. I don't feel like we've come far at all. When I think back to my mother, I think back to how I was raised, with her. She lived during the civil rights era. And I think people marched and protested and they rioted during the civil rights era. And after that, racism just kind of became more covert, undercover. And we had all these initiatives. I don't think racism ever went away. I think we've gotten really good at pretending like it was gone. And Trump getting elected has shown us the ugly side of our country. And I think those people who are racist in our country have become very good at being covert with their racism. They've gotten very good, or they had gotten, I should say, very good with hiding it. And I think from probably about the civil rights era until maybe just recently, maybe the past, 3 or 4 or 5 years, these people have become more and more comfortable with expressing themselves. And there's nothing wrong with expressing yourself. I'd actually prefer, if you hate me because I'm black, I'd rather know it, okay? Than for me to think that you're my friend and think that you're out for me and come to find out you really hate me. And I don't know where this comes from. My mother was very, not so much anti-white. She was very pro-black. She was very, because of her experiences, she didn't trust a lot of white people. And I'm not at the stage where I can say I don't trust white people, because that would be a lie. I do. I tend to take people at face value, and their race is not important to me. But at the same time, I know that experiences are all different. So when I'm choosing to deal with someone that's white or of another race, I may edit myself, but I'm also not afraid to have these real conversations with them about things such as race and how we can work to improve, things for everyone, not just for the black race, but for everyone. And I think one of the biggest issues with dealing with people who are racist, or those people who have a lot of privilege, especially those who benefit from white privilege, is that a lot of them won't even admit that there's a problem. A lot of them won't step outside of their own box and consider maybe we have a point. And a lot of people who benefit from white privilege are not willing to give up that privilege. And if I'm honest with you guys, if I had the level of privilege that I see white people getting, I don't know if I'd be willing to give it up either. I don't know if I'd be so willing to give it up either. So I don't know what it's gonna take, honestly, to heal the world, the country. I don't know, because it's like they hate black people every damn well. What does it say for us? Okay? China, they were putting blacks out on the street because they thought that, we were spreading the coronavirus. They literally hate us everywhere, and I don't know why that is. Is it because we're easy targets? Is it because we're brown, and so you say, oh, we don't like them, they're brown? Like, what is the issue? What did we do to y'all? Who hurt you? Okay? What do we do to y'all to make you hate us so much? Like, when I think about how I feel about white people, Asians, Mexicans, Hispanics, Asians, Hispanic people, like, I don't just hate them just because they're people. Like, I don't just wake up and hate somebody just because I want to hate them. So where does it come from? What is it rooted in? And it seems like until we understand where it's rooted, then we're not going to have a real answer to the issues that our country has. if I could close this video with one thing, and I know maybe I'm rambling, and I just wanted to speak on the whole George Floyd situation, the whole thing that's going on with our world right now. If I could close this video with one thing, I guess I just want to see some real change. Yes, protesting is important. Yes, expressing yourself is important. But I want to see some real change. I want to see some people really working at trying to heal these things, these issues that exist. Because until there's some real change, until people really look at themselves and say, you know what? I hate little Johnny because he's black, and I might have called him a little monkey or whatever. But I realize he's a person, and until you look inside and are willing to examine yourself and stop passing these things on to the generations after you, and we're not going to be prosperous, we're not going to move forward, these things are going to continue to, fester. Because I think we can see now that what we thought was better from the civil rights era is really not better. We're just pretending like it's better. We've been pretending all this time. And we can see that this level of hatred that exists. And for some reason, I just want to say, we need to love each other. Why are we not loving each other? Why do we hate each other so much? Like, honestly, if a white person were to knock on my door today, I don't hate him because he's white. So why do you hate me because I'm black? What did I do to you? If a Mexican person or Hispanic person or Asian person knocks on my door, I don't hate him because he's Asian. Like, if he did nothing to me personally, why do I not like you? So that's what I need to understand. I guess maybe it's just not in me to be that way. Maybe I wasn't raised that way. But until we have these real conversations about where this is rooted, then we're not going to get better. We're not going to heal. So to the family of the George Floyd, who was from my hometown, who was my same age and black like me, I just want to say I'm sorry. I didn't know you personally, but I'm sorry. I know it had to be hard to watch that. To the other members of the black race who have been brutally murdered by police unjustly, I'm sorry for you too. I'm scared. I'm fearful every time my black son gets in his car to go drive somewhere. I'm scared for him every time because I don't know if he's going to come back home. That's the reality of the world we live in right now. To those people who have lost people because of police brutality, I stand with you. But more than that, I really want a solution that is good for everybody. I really want progress to be made, but I'm not so sure about how to make that progress. I know I'm usually joking and saying all kind of things and usually lighthearted, but this particular time I felt the need to speak on this particular issue because things are at such a interesting point that I never thought I would have seen in my lifetime. So I wanted to be serious for a change. If you guys could, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Click the word subscribe, and also click the bell icon next to the word subscribe so that you can be notified whenever I post a new video here on my channel on Wednesdays or any other day. If you could also leave me a comment, thumbs up, I'd appreciate that as well. Like I like to always say, be better today than you were yesterday. Be better tomorrow than you are today. And that's especially poignant right now for the world and for our country. I will talk to you and see you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.